What's up, guys? It's Mike. Here's a really good question for a lot of the new drivers and experienced drivers. What do you do when you get in a car accident? Well, before I do that, let's hop on the freeway.
This video was brought to you by Primal Driven and JDMbrand.com.
Alright guys, so when you get into a car accident, it's nerve-wracking and stressful because something just happened to you and it's unexpected. Usually it's unexpected, especially if you're not at fault, so you're shocked. This is basically what you do. I've been in a few car accidents, but it's never been my fault. Someone usually runs into me from behind or the side or something crazy. So this is what you do. First things first, you make sure you're okay. Also, turn off your car and put it in park. If you're driving an automatic, put it in park. If you're driving a stick shift, put it in neutral or in gear. Turn off the car, pull up your emergency brake. That way the car doesn't roll away when you get out. That's really, really important because I've seen car accidents where people just hop out of the car and the car's still rolling away because they're so scared and nervous at the same time. When you do that, if you have passengers, also check them. But if you don't, assuming you don't, get all your information, step outside, assuming it's safe, and then take a look around. Is anyone else hurt? Is there anything missing that you need? And make sure the other driver is okay also. You get a car accident, you're all pissed off, you can get outside, you go,
"Hey, what are you doing? Why'd you hit me?"
You're all mad and you're screaming at this guy, and then he comes up to you and he's scared. He's like,
"I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it, it was an accident, blah, blah, blah."
You can pretty much minus that entire conversation now because it's not going to do you any good to argue with the person or get mad at the person. How you get even is to report him to your insurance company, and then they will end up chasing after him, and then they will get his information, and then they'll pay for your car, or damages. You can also get therapy if you have, say, neck pain or back pain, and those are just a lot of side things that you can do. You can hire an attorney. Those are your other options. But for the most part, the first things first, make sure you're okay, your passenger's okay, and even the guy who hit you is okay. And then from there, you can go after his information. If you get in a car accident in the freeway, you're supposed to get out of traffic. A lot of people just kind of stop in the middle of traffic, and it causes a traffic jam. But it's also dangerous because even if it's on a major street or even if it's on a freeway, you can cause an accident again. I've been around where a car gets in an accident and then another car hits you. So you've stepped out, or you've gotten out of traffic's way. You've stepped out, and now you go up to the other person and talk to them. The next step is to gather information. What I personally do is I take pictures of everything. So what I'll do is I'll take a picture of his ID, his driver's license, assuming he has a driver's license, he or she. You take a picture of their registration, and you take a picture of their insurance. So that's the three most important things: driver's license, registration, and insurance. You want to write those things down, record it somehow, or take a picture of it. Once you do that, you can also take a picture of the location. So exactly where it happened, the streets, buildings, addresses, and also what time, because these are the questions insurance adjusters will ask when you report it to your insurance. From there, you can take a picture of your car and the damages, because also the insurance adjuster will want to see exactly what happened at that moment. So you can prove that if the guy rammed into you from behind, you can show that his car is right behind you with all the damage, his radiator fluid all over the ground, just in general, stuff like that. From there, you can talk to the guy as much as you want, but it's not going to do any good because he's not going to fix your car right there. So don't worry about getting mad at him. Don't worry about that at all because it's not going to do anything. Don't call your insurance company right at that spot because they're not going to want to talk to you. I've tried it before, and they're like, "Hey, we can't talk to you right now. Take care of everything," and so forth. If you get into an accident and you need a police officer there, you can call the non-emergency technically and tell them that I was involved in a car accident, I need an officer here, and you can tell them that you want to take a report. It's completely up to you. If you're injured and you need an ambulance, call 911 and tell them that you need an ambulance because you're hurt, this and that, and they'll transport you. But remember, when you're being transported by an ambulance company, they will charge you. So that's really important. So for you new drivers or even your experienced drivers, being in a car accident is stressful. I'm telling you, I've been in it, and it's not very fun at all. Something that I don't ever want to experience again. But it's just the fact of driving. You're more likely to get hurt while driving than flying an airplane or walking. So be careful. Make sure you gather those information. The reason why is because they will ask you all of these questions. They, as in your insurance. assuming you have insurance. And if you guys haven't seen my video on insurance and how important it is, make sure you guys check out that video, because it's really, really important that you guys have good coverage. That way you're protected, your assets are protected, like your property or your car or your home or your family, and also yourself. So you want to make sure you have all the pertinent information to give to your insurance company. That way they can also take care of you. From there, when you get home and you're settled down, you can call your insurance company and tell them, hey, this is what happened, and they can ask you all these questions. They will record the conversation, and they will ask you a lot of questions. So that's what's really important. I really, really hope you guys feel a little bit more comfortable when you're driving, and if you do get into an accident, you'll be more educated, and you'll understand exactly what you need to do when you get into a car accident. And just first things first is make sure you're okay. You know, you want to make sure everyone's okay. I understand it's scary, but hopefully that helped you guys. If you guys want more tips like this, please let me know in the comments. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know the video's been scarce lately, and things have been really crazy. So we're getting back into the video world for you guys. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Make more videos for you guys. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me at Smurfinwrx. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Corner, I accelerate through. I'm on the inside, so if he wants to avoid hitting me, he's gonna have to go wide. So I slip on the inside, and then I go around. Well, but then he comes back around because I went too wide, and then I stayed inside. And this is kind of a jerk move on my part. I went inside and was like, F this, I'm going through. And I end up kind of not colliding, but I ended up squeezing through. And then he's behind me,